What is up? Welcome to Eco. In the last episode, we made our mechanics building with all kinds of mechanical tables inside. We produced a screening machine that I'm not currently using because we are still missing the advanced upgrades, and we made a stamp mill, as well as a steam engine that is behind our masonry house over there. Between episodes, I added yet another row of water wheels back there, and I just realized I have tons of different rotations on these water wheels. I will have to fix those later. I also finished finally the brick roof for the bedroom house, so I will be able to go ahead between episodes and replace these Unlocks walls with lumber and make the rooms a bit bigger to actually finish the upgrading of this house. But today in this episode, I'd like to focus on the glass working skill. So the star is about to pop in a little over 5 minutes. Let's have a look at the skill itself. It's somewhere back here, over there. So we can work stuff at the laboratory with glassworking. We can work things with at the electronics assembly, namely fiberglass. But most importantly, we can make the glassworks building, or we will need the glassworks building because we can already make it. So let's go ahead and craft one. I already added the bricks and the iron bars to the stockpiles and chest, so we can quickly craft it. The thing, however, is that a glassworks building is 5 by 5 by 5, and I have no rooms of that size. So what I'd like to do quickly is take a few mortared stones and add something to the back of this building using this step that we have over here, so we can just extend the roof and then drop down by 2 tiles to have a 5 by 5 inside room. I think I will have to cut this down for that. And let's go ahead and use the bricks that we have. I hope it's enough. If not, there's always stone to make more. Let's see. That will not be enough by far. So let's quickly add some more plain mortared stone. Let's see, 5 by 5 by 5, that's about-ish 150, probably 120, something like that. Let's make those. And transfer over the stone that we have on the research building. We don't. I guess I'm just using these for now, mortared granite. Then I will later replace it to have a uniform building over here. So let's go and move these back there and move these down here and start working. I guess I'll have to dig a bit deeper. Tasty clay. Useful for our brick making. I'll have to go one further, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one will be the 7th. Like so. And let's start with the foundation. and keep digging. I guess I'll just take another wheelbarrow to store the dirt in. So here we go. So for a 5x5 glassworks to have room, we will need a 7x7 foundation. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'll just fill the square. Let's see, I need more food. I wonder if we'll make it before the star pops, but I guess we won't. We will almost miss it. There it is. So let's go ahead and make some floors. Glass walls. And I think I'll have to dig into the wall here to make it a good foundation. Wait, if it's a 7x7 foundation, then we don't actually need this. We will have to add walls over here though. Okay, I'll just grab you and move you by hand. Better. So let us go for just for some stairs over here. Maybe we can use blocks in this corner. And the rest should be walls. Two, 3, 4, 5, and then we get the roof. Roof corner. And next thing will be the windows. And that's already all we have here. So this will be for now a pretty mixed building, but we can fix it later. Let me get some sand over to make more mortar. How much do you need? About 50 and then a couple of rocks. So let's go for 100. That's more than enough. And get some rocks. So for the direction of these water wheels, these over here are turning the wrong way, those back there are turning the right way. And with those water wheels back there and the windmill on top of the mine, I actually managed to connect everything, including the Arastra and Rocker Box down here at the mine, to use the same grid everywhere. Let's move you over and find our powered cart. Over here you go. I could have gone back there and used some of that granite, but it's all the same. Storage, and you go over here for now, I guess. And then I have to shift it over from here. Well, it's all used anyway. Do you have access to the pottery? Yes, you do. Great. Let's move this over to the research. And you are done? You're not done, you need shale. Okay. Not now. Good. You need more of this. And this can go back, I think. And I will also take down this corner up here so we don't get too much of mixed walls. Only thing is I will have to find a way out as well. I'm too hungry, I say, okay. But let's actually put these back. Take this one up and put this in the cart, take this one up. And close this from the outside for now. Let me see. Both sides in that direction. And 2. 4 in this direction and in the corner. And we'll have to pick these up and make the proper roof tiles out of them. And then we can just fill it up and then break open a wall from the inside. That was that already. We have some left, yes, some, but not enough to replace these walls, right? So this is mortared stone, this is mortared granite, this whole front is mortared granite, so we will need a few more. But for now, it should be sufficient to, let's see, move you over here. Well, not like this. More like that. And then we can just break open this wall. Replace these two with stairs. How are we doing in terms of room? I guess I will have to extend the deed. Yes. And for that I will need more papers. So probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. Let's quit this. Take 10. Should be okay. And where do we have the pole? Over here. Open and edit. That should be enough for now. So let's have a look at the glassworks. Tier 1.97, so you're probably off because of room requirements, and I guess that's because behind this corner we have blank dirt and stuff like that. So let's put this down again. These two as well. And then we're gonna have to dig a bit. Like so. How about now? Tier 2, that's great. Put everything back where we got it from. I'll clean up later. Alright, that means we can now put the glassworks down here. Like this. Are you working? You need fuel. Well, that is not a problem, because we have more than enough charcoal over here. Nice. Okay, let's take the charcoal skill. Not the charcoal skill, the glass making skill, glass working. And let us see what we can make. So we can make fiberglass when we have the electronics assembly, so this is still some time to go. We can make glass, and that's the main product of the glassworks. We can make glass lenses, which, as far as I know, are only used for what, like cameras and stuff, so art stuff, culture stuff, that is only useful in multiplayer. I might make some later, but not for now. We can make vases with different kinds of powders and out of glass. And we can later make glass buoys and glass signs, framed glass when we have steel, which we don't have yet, and light bulbs, which are especially interesting because with those we can make a truck add a tractor. We will have framed glass later with steel, and I think this is tier 5 as well. But not only steel, but also epoxy. So this is plastics as well. So I think this might actually be the earliest T5 building block that we can make, but it's still some time until we can make this. So let's go for now and make some glass. There will be another recipe, by the way, with quicklime a bit later. And that is why we have made in the last episode already a blast furnace, because blast furnace can use quicklime with the masonry skill, and then we can use that in making glass. But let's go for now and query some glass. 100 will be need lots of sand, but we can get that. Start the project. Get something to eat. And get some crushed quicklime. Not crushed quicklime, but crushed limestone. The dirt goes in here. I'll take the crushed limestone from ramp number 4 for now. And then I guess I will use that stockpile, or all of those stockpiles, to store some of the dirt that I get out of every kind of corner. But for now, let's get something to eat. Let's take 12 and 3 and 3 and 4. 3 taro fries and 6 instead of 4 noodle rolls. And also 6 veggie soups. I probably should also go ahead and first of all give the glass building its own stockpile and give it access to all the other stockpiles up here. At some point I might go ahead and fill in this roof here and add a large stockpile on top of it. You are named Glassworking. And your access is glassworking first. Masonry, pottery, at least to take from. And I guess you can use the pottery chest as output as well. Because there's not that much in there, so this would be fine. So you need more crushed limestone, which I have up here. So put this into our storage. Leave one space open for the glass to be stored in, and that should be it for now. Alright, I'll head over to the mine and get some more sand. And then we will see what we can do with the glass. Okay, we have a bunch of sand now. Making this glass will take quite a while. Even though we had the level 3 popping, so I could probably get the focus workflow to make double speed on this. But still, this will be half an hour or more until we get things done. But I think we can make copper wire right now, right? Because we need that for the light bulbs. Copper wiring is made at the machinist table, so let's get over there and make a few. How many light bulbs do we need? In the steam tractor we need 2. And in the steam truck we need 2 as well. So 4 light bulbs for now. And let's see how this goes. Copper wiring, how many do we need per light bulb? Right, okay. So 24 in total, there's 12 crafts. And did I... What else can I make with glass? I think we will need to make the laboratory to make advanced upgrades. So let's have a look. I think we will need paper making at least. Yeah, we'll need glass and paper. And paper will come with the next skill, I think. Speaking of skills, let's head over to our skill list, have a look, and tick off the glassworks. Here we go, glassworking is done, and there's only 11 skills or even less to go until we can shoot down the meteor. So what is your issue? You need more copper bars. That is a bit of a problem. Let's see. Can we smelt more copper? We have 7 concentrates. Need 0.95. So when I queue 20, it goes to 19. Let's just queue those, and I guess I can't make more concentrate, right? We need 3.5. We have 3, so no, not for now. Means I will have to go and get some copper ore. But I think I can make the glass bulbs, light bulbs for now. Because this should give me at least 6 copper bars. 6 times 6 actually, so 36, and this is more than enough for these. First craft is done, and now the wires should be finished soon as well. Where are you putting your stuff? Why is this messed up right now? Mechanics should be the first one. You are not interested in molds. Yeah, you put your stuff here. You take from the blacksmith box, but not put into it. Same with the smelting stockpile, blacksmith stockpile, crushing stockpile, and anvil box. Something like this. Okay, let's bring those wires over and start some light bulbs. Four of those. And let's move this in front of the rest of the glass. What else can I make? I can make all of these vases, and for those I will need powder. I mean, they are decoration. Let's have a look at our decoration values in the rooms. Bedrooms are kept in decoration, as are the kitchens, living rooms, bathrooms. So yes, we could make a few, but just for the skilling and not for actually using them. We will need iron oxide, which we don't have yet. We will need cyan powder. Let's see, one of each vase. Let me take notes. We will need 2 cyan powder. Plus 2 iron oxide. Plus 2 more iron oxide, plus 1 more cyan powder, plus 1 blue powder. So we are at 6 iron oxide, 3 cyans, and 1 blue. And there are more. There's the orange vase with yet another iron oxide, 1 yellow powder, and up here we have another blue powder. Anything else? The glass spewers. These just take glass and hemp mooring rope. And there are decoration as well. I won't bother with those. I will just take these and make one of each of these 5 vases. Let me quickly run over and get those powders. I think this should be the mill, right? Yes, over here we have magenta powder. We have yellow, which we need 1 of. And we don't have cyan, iron oxide, or blue. Let's see. 2 blue are easy to make. Actually, these make blue or 5 already. So I should have made less. I need 1 craft of iron oxide. I bring the crush ore over in a second. And I need some cyan powder. Where is it? Interesting. Cyan powder is made at the paint mixer, so I can't make those. Okay. Then I won't make all of those either, but I will bring over the 1 iron oxide. The 1 crushed iron, sorry. Here you go. Storage, here we go, with the iron oxide and a bit of blue powder, and let's head over. Our light bulbs are already done. So let's take those with us. How are you doing? We can make this one. We can make the galaxy vase. We cannot make this one, but we can make the purple one. And we can make the red one. This one needs cyan and the other one needs cyan as well. So, yeah. Let's move all of these in front. You're probably already in need of sand. Almost. I think I still have some in the wooden stockpile. And let's move this over. And I should be able to make a bit more sand over here. But those are only minor amounts. This should, however, be able to be shifted and crushed. Yeah, right? Yes. But let's take the light bulbs and start to produce our truck and tractor. Which of the two do I need more? Let's see. Steam truck needs all kinds of stuff. And the tractor also needs all kinds of stuff, but we also have to make all these implements to actually be able to use it. Nevertheless, the scoop is quite something that I want to have. So let's start with the steam tractor. And you still need lumber, 2 axles. I think the truck will also need 2 axles. Yes. So let's make 4 of these. You will need iron wheels, portable steam engine. The light bulbs are already there. And you will just need access to, well, you have access to the wheelbarrow, so we will have to make more bricks. Let's move this up. When they're done, we can move them down there. This goes into crushing. And what else do we need in here? Portable steam engine, and I think our truck will also need the portable steam engine, right? Let's just queue this as well. 1 portable steam engine as well. So, portable steam engine, 2 of those, please. We will need at least 24 gears. And we will need boilers, 3 for each portable steam engine. So 6 boilers. We will need a crap ton of screws, but we are still making some, right? 60-ish. Copper plates. How many? 25. Iron plates. About 90. And this alone will take quite a while. So I think I've queued at least all the major things in here. This will take a couple more screws, 35 more screws, and this will... We already made 60. No, we did not. So we want 100 more screws. Let's just queue 30 crafts. Let's get to the blacksmith box, and where is it? We don't have enough heights. Those we can bring. But yeah, I will have to queue a lot of things and wait for an hour or so until our screw press is done doing all these plates, and probably a couple of pistons that I did not look for right now. Lumber. The wheels I can basically get from elsewhere. You need screws as well, you need plates as well, and also 30 lumber. So let's get those wheels from over here. You go in there, and then we have to make some generic lumber, because I did an oopsie earlier and I have a ton of boards, so let's go for some generic lumber. I guess 60. But I will feed all these things and make all these intermediate items off camera, and I will see you in a bit when we have our truck and our tractor ready to go. See you later. And here we are. We have a steam tractor, we have a truck, but I also made 3 of the implements for the tractor, not only the scoop but also the plow and harvester, because off camera I worked on the bedroom building. It's still not quite done, especially the lower level needs some work, but I am running out of food, and for the stuff that I need to craft I need to harvest, and for harvesting the steam tractor, plow and harvester implements will really come in handy, so I'll have to use those. However, those tractor and truck are heavy machinery, so I will have to empty my inventory to pick them up. I guess I can't pick up both? No. So let's put the truck outside. And the machines get bigger and bigger. Let's put all the stuff into the truck. Maybe not the hammer for now, because I still have one. But then we want the tractor. And I think I'll just place this down here, because one of the first things I will want to harvest are the beans. So let me put it over here and get the implements. Take those. And I will need some charcoal. Where is it? Over here? Yes. Let's take half a stack. Well, okay, let's take only 9. Touch the harvester. Well, not into the storage, but into the modules over here. And give you some charcoal. And then we can start harvesting. And let me quickly get some stuff to eat. And actually put the implements into the truck because they are heavy. I just picked up some of the food and leave the rest in here. Actually, these 3-4 carcasses I can put into the carcass chest so they can get processed. Right. I guess right now I should be able to... Well, I should be able to hit F5 to get the view from outside, but food is weird, so I have to wait until it's done. And with the tractor we can harvest 2 rows at a time. Not only beans but also grass, which will come in handy for the paper making, so that's totally fine that we pick up some of that. And I guess for harvesting with the tractor and also plowing later, I should get rid of this signs because, well, right now I will be harvesting the entire fields every time because it's not worth only going for a row or 2 like I did before. Making a bit of a mess running in circles over here. Maybe I should at some point take the time and convert these fields from almost squares to strips so we can just go ahead and drive long streaks. That was that already. Let me get a plow to plow that field. I should probably heal the truck as well and bring it down. So if I click Q now, would it work? Yes. Well, that's not what I had in mind, but okay. Let's get that patch back there. Alright, this is the first time for me plowing with the tractor, as you may see. But I think I will really go ahead and change these fields later. So I will not go and sow these right now, but instead change this up a bit with the sunflower field back there and just make longer strips so it's easier to harvest and plow. Alright. I guess that should be it for the plowing and harvesting demonstration. I think we will need to see the scoop in working later. And yeah, I guess that's almost all we have for this episode, so I will leave this over there. There are 2 minor things left for me to do. We have made those glass vases. I'll put them in whichever rooms, because, well, as discussed, they won't give us any decoration benefit for now. But I also made 3 wooden fabric beds. They will give us a few more points when I exchange the old straw beds for them. So let's just see. Pick this one up. Yes, and put one of these down. They're a bit larger, so I couldn't place them before because we didn't have the room. Put the other one up here. And we can actually see how our bedrooms are doing now. It's still capped, so that's okay. But I think I will put down the vases in these rooms anyway. This one over there. You will get the red one. And downstairs, this is still the small room because I have not finished remodeling them. Put this one over here and pick up this bed for now. And I will finish the remodeling of these rooms off camera after this episode. So there are 11 skills left to do. And right now it takes 219 skill points for the next skill. I think this will go up to about 300, but we make 600, over 660 right now per day. So this means we will make more than 2 skills per day. 11 skills left. That is less than 6.5 days to go. And we have more than 7 days to go until the meteor hits. So this means we are well in the green and I won't have to focus on pushing our housing and food value for the rest of the game. But still, I will continue remodeling this house, but I guess I won't go for T4, for example, to rebuild it over and over again. And I also won't stress too much the food that we make for the food bonus. But yeah, I think we are on a good path. That should be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and goodbye.